ho, ho, hika. Grand entry time, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the powwow of Fort McMurray, and they haven't had a powwow here in 20 years.
Okay, women's fancy.
When I was young, I saw female fancy dancing. I thought, wow, I would love to be a female fancy dancer. I just think it's beautiful. I was told that as a male, you can't dance as a female. I just said, watch me.
Come on in, women's fancy.
My name is Massey Whiteknife. My name is also Iceis Rain. I'm a two-spirited entrepreneur working in Canada's oil sands. Living large and taking charge in Northern Alberta. I am the queen of the oil patch.
Our most fast and flamboyant dances in the women's category.
This moment for me is huge because I am actually, for the first time, performing and dancing in my full regalia for my community. I am scared because I want to be accepted, so I'm just praying that everything goes well.
Okay, make them dance.
As I look into the stands, I see my community and I see a lot of support. My mom's never seen me dance before.
I saw Iceis out there in his regalia. I think he was doing awesome.
A round of applause, what do you say? Oh, hika. What a beautiful sight tonight. Wow, Massey Whiteknife was just giving her.
He said Massey. Before, I would be like, hey, you need to call me as Iceis Rain. But I love just even being able to dance the female dance that I've dreamt about all my life.
He looked really beautiful. He's a beautiful person inside and out. And I'm proud of him.
To be who you are is something that I try to instill in the young people. Be proud of who you are, be proud of what you are, and to embrace that. And let's give Massey Whiteknife a round of applause for embracing his feminine side.
So many people were being so supportive and telling me how beautiful I looked and how proud they were of me and that how good I danced. It really meant a lot. To be able to dance here in the female fancy dance category and to be accepted by my peers, this is just icing on the cake. Today I'm having a barbecue with my friend Sarah and my friend Sissy, who came from Edmonton to dance the powwow. Hi, Kurt. How's it going?
Kurt wanted to ask a question.
What question?
Why do you wear girl stuff?
Oh, because I'm a two-spirited. I have a girl spirit and a boy spirit.
Oh.
Let's go and eat, because I'm hungry. I thought about that for a while. If kids ask me, right, what am I supposed to respond? So I thought the best way is to just say, like, you know what, I have a spirit, and it's a female spirit and a male spirit. Yeah. I think he gets it. What makes me comfortable with Sarah and with Sissy is the fact that, you know, they're very supportive of me and my journey. I have a meeting about getting on hormones.
If you transition fully,
Yeah.
what
to do it all
sort
the
of
time.
commitment is it?
I want to have a really good, solid plan about feminizing my face. You know, electrolysis so I don't have to shave, breast implants that are fitting to me, not being too big or too small, but fits my body. I don't want to do it fully, though. I want to be a she-male. I want to keep my penis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep your penis.
Oops. Peanuts. I said peanuts. Peanuts.
Peanuts. Oh my God.
Go.
Just leave him. He's just protecting his ducklings.
Today I'm meeting with a lady named Roxanne. She's fully transsexual. I know how I feel, but I want to be able to talk to some Native elders. I brought you some tobacco to say thank you for meeting with me.
Hi, hi.
When you knew you wanted to become a woman, what was the first step you took? Like, did you have to go speak to someone?
When I decided to be a woman, that was the hardest part because it came a point to where I was suicidal and I didn't know what to do. And what helped me was talking to my grandfather. He caught me in time and stopped that suicide. To transition is a sacred thing. I transitioned because I felt the woman was more stronger in my body.
What were some of the things when you were transitioning? Like, did you get breast implants?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I had hormone breasts, and they were big enough, but the girls were, like the other trans, were getting it
Implants?
done, and then they were telling me, go see this doctor, go see that doctor, and then I was getting confused, like, well, let me see who has the best titties.
I'll go see that one. Did you get the reconstructive surgery?
Yes, I did.
Were you happy because you feel like you were almost complete now?
There was days when I had anxiety, like,
Like, oh my God, what did I do?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm a woman now, what do I do?
Let's put it to work. I know that, like, when I was younger, I identified myself gay because I like men.
Right,
But I just don't feel like I'm complete.
right.
And so now I'm wondering, like, I want to be a woman, but can I live as a woman?
It's a big challenge. And are you ready for the challenge?
What would I expect, you know, living full-time as a girl? How do I sleep if I get breasts, you know? I'm gonna have to learn, like, do I have to learn all this stuff all over, right? Like,
Yes, it's always like
It's-
being reborn again.
I think you're one of the bravest people I know. And I think that you're a beautiful person, and there's a part of me that's like, I really want to. And I guess it's the part about, like, you know, being the woman full-time.
Don't rush, take your time.
Yeah. What if I was to get breast implants and then I realized that this is something that I maybe have misjudged? You can't just take them off. I'm asking questions, you know, I'm being open-minded, and I'm taking my time. And that's all I can really do right now. Today I'm gonna go to church. I usually went to a different church in Fort McMurray, but no, I was told you have to change your ways. So I thought I'd come and check this church out.
Welcome to our worship this morning on Pentecost Sunday.
I'm always open to, like, you know, if there's another church here that is accepting of everybody, then I want to see if it's a good fit.
We acknowledge that we are on the traditional lands of the Athabasca Chippewan, Chippewan Prairie, Fort McKay, Fort McMurray, 486, and the Mikisew Cree First Nations under Treaty 8. I believe that as a minister, as a follower of Jesus myself, it is imperative that I am a welcoming presence for anyone. I've always really loved Pentecost. It just seems so dramatic and wonderful.
When I go to church, I just take notes of what I heard, right? It's not word for word, it was just kind of, I think, what I felt.
The thing about the Spirit is that when we try to tame the wildness and limit the limitless to control the uncontrollable, well, that can very easily lead us into temptation.
What I got from that was, like, you know, trying to subdue your feelings and your spirit will just lead to sabotaging your happiness.
Remember the prophecy of God's Spirit poured out on all flesh.
All flesh of God's children are accepted. I really like that she said that, because it made me feel like really welcomed.
Hey, Matt. Massey?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome
It's very
anytime.
interesting. Thank you. I'll be back.
Anytime.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good. Awesome.
I never felt so accepted and so invited before, and it really made me feel really welcome. I look forward to coming back. I was going to school in a small town in Conklin. I was bullied a lot, and I was abused, both physically and sexually, for many years. My way that I got through everything was I'm going to focus on work, and I'm just going to try to numb everything else until I can get an opportunity to actually deal with that stuff. So I bought myself a bus, and it was a real beat-up bus. I'd get all my supplies, and then I would head back to Fort McMurray to start delivering my supplies. And so here's me with my bus that barely made it 60 on Highway 63. But I would come over the hill, and they would laugh. They're like, oh, here comes Massey, you know, that big old beat-up handicap bus, you know, he's gonna drop off supplies. And I didn't care what people said. I'm just trying to get up the frickin' hill. The doors open, and here's me, ah, I bring you supplies. I was working like from 6 in the morning, and I'd get home sometimes at 2 in the morning. People don't know that when I go home, it's lonely. You work day and night, you sacrifice. But you're doing it for your company because you have a purpose. My purpose was to take care of my mother, to take care of me, and to take care of my people. One of these days, I said, I am going to come back over this hill in a big cube van with my logos. I'm gonna be an actual company. People are gonna respect me. So 2 years later, I picked up my supplies, and I drove up that hill. And I came down in a brand new cube van with my company logos on. And I pulled up to those guys, and they were cheering. I'll never forget that day. I earned it. Oh, thank you. Hi. Thank you.
I experienced a lot of the stuff that he went through, and I always wanted to be the voice for young women as well.
Yeah. What we've been through, we need to be able to share it, even though it's been hard. Being able to speak about it will make it a lot easier for you to move forward, right? And be that successful person and just keep reaching for the stars. You know, I always say when I go to speak or I share my story, if I could just touch one person and help them, then to me it was a successful day. It was overwhelming. I'm very, very happy. Okay, well, let's go try to find some place to eat.
Sure.
I'm always open to new challenges in business as being a risk entrepreneur. Here's the portfolio of the building. I am contracted for 6 months to market and display this building for sale.
This place has never been more ready for development than it is now.
Carmelo owns the Il Bellagio, which is the condo. So I'm connecting him with companies that will buy this property as an investment property. Everything okay? Are you good? And he privately sells the building, and I get a percentage. Did you get a chance to talk to Conrad in the blue shirts? Okay, I'll introduce you.
I hired Iceis and Massey because in my mind, they're all the same person, right? My hope is that they'll continue to sell projects with the hope that we create some good energy in the community.
Even just feel the luxury of the floor. I have right now a penthouse full of the who's who of Fort McMurray's business elite. But I also have a lot of friends coming as well. Amanda, who I love to go shopping with. Brad, my personal trainer.
This is the first time I met Iceis. At first, I was kind of wondering what it was going to be like, but this is the same person I went to high school with, and yeah, just looks a little different.
Yeah, so there's a deck out there if you want to go out and check it out. Isn't it nice? I wanted to see how many people would show up and support me as Iceis Rain, and my whole guest list has shown up. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, so I mean, anybody that needs a place, just give me a call and I'll hook you guys up. Before, I was saying Iceis was 17, 18. But now it's like, I embrace the fact that Iceis Rain is a 38-year-old woman. I've done the bars, I've done the parties. I don't want to live that life anymore. I want to be that 38-year-old woman, and I want to act the part. What do you guys think of the tour?
I like them.
Pretty good, eh? I've grown tremendously in all aspects of my life, and for the better. I see that clearly now, and there's no looking back. Happy Good Pride! We're here at the Pride Parade setup staging area, and we're getting ready. Lots to do.
Drag queens?
I'm not a drag queen, sorry. I'm a two-spirited.
Okay.
Alrighty. I feel honored. This is a big occasion for us. The first time that two-spirited people are being the Grand Marshals for Gay Pride and lead the way, just like our people have been doing for many centuries. Where's my regalia? Do you want to help me put this on? We just gotta do my hair and part it. Oh, just take. Yeah.
Good.
I'm a butterfly.
So old style, fancy, has the hands on the hips and they do some of this like little twirls.
Just like that, eh? I've never walked in a parade before. Are we ready to give her, girl? It's gonna be awesome. It's exciting to be marching with my fellow two-spirited brothers and sisters. I'm just proud of everybody. I feel at home here, having both of my communities coming together and celebrating is almost like we're having this synergy. It's a wonderful feeling. It's so powerful. So as I'm dancing, I'm looking into the crowd and I could see the people cheering us on, and I'm seeing so much support. It's overwhelming. It feels like a big family. You get to express yourself on the outside and not have judgment. I'm ecstatic. I can't be more happy. I think that this is an amazing turnout, and to just see, like, you know, all the two-spirited people leading the way. You couldn't ask for a better day. I'm so happy. It was amazing to see so many people come out and support.
It was quite emotional watching you folks.
Alrighty. How are you doing? Did you like the parade?
Oh, it's awesome.
Mama's Community Fruit.
Yes.
Is that your name?
No.
I love it. What's your name?
Bondage bunnies.
Happy Pride.
Yeah.
Can we do a photo?
I am really glad that the two spirits got a chance
Thank
to
you.
be the parade marshals. Long, long overdue.
It's acceptance for everybody.
It's about being a family.
Absolutely.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
I'll shake your hand, but
Oh, okay.
She's a little tied up right now.
Oh my God, Rachel.
oh.
Look at you.
No.
Yeah, you're like a floating rainbow.
Yeah, but no, you're more.
You're working those sphinx, that's for sure.
Okay. Beautiful.
Oh, look at this little bear in training. I'm gonna change into another outfit and I'm gonna perform for Pride in the Park. I can't walk in these fields and grass.
Oh, good choices.
My name is Iceis Rain. I'm a two-spirited Aboriginal from Fort McMurray. I just want to say thank you to everybody in Edmonton who helped support us through the fire. And I stand here before you now as Iceis Rain, and this is me. I hope that, you know, people in the next generation will be able to, they'll be able to be just exactly who they want to be.
Once upon a time, there lived a kid who made up his own land with kings and queens and knights who catered to the rolling stones. All the villagers at night tippy-toed in their own homes. For the ruler of the land, it's a kid that's foolish, break that road.
When I started this journey a few months ago, I never would have thought that I would have grown as much as I have. I'm just happy being in my own skin now. I love the fact that I can embrace my feminine side on a Monday and then embrace my masculine side on a Friday.
I'm lean, I'm mean. You can try and stop me. So free, be. I paid my dues, so watch me. If you can't walk, if you can't crawl, I'll pick you up. I'm 6 feet tall.
I still have a long way to go in my life, and I still have a lot of big decisions to make with me and Iceis Rain, but I look forward to those.